This game has flashing lights. If you or a family member have a known history of epileptic seizures, please be careful about watching this video. If this does occur, please call emergency backup ASAP. Thank you for watching, and now enjoy the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of The Outer Worlds.
I know Monarch's a moon, but I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Okay, I don't... Lillian. Oh, Lillian. Anyway, that we're doing more side quests.
You weren't followed, were you? I hope not.
I got Novki to Stella Bay. Is that job still up, Grabs?
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
I'll take the job.
Now get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Oh.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Okay.
Let us take heed that we are not caught bending the law. I am not keen on another long-term penitentiary.
You're fine. You will be fine. Nothing bad is ever going to happen.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C.
Chicken and potatoes.
We know our C&P.
Oh, that's why it's called C-A-N-E. It's because it's chicken and potatoes. What is it? What was that mean? Chicken banana? Something like that? The meme that I've been getting on TikTok recently, and like I said, it's gonna come out way later, but currently is the Jet 2 holiday. Stupid me. Nothing beats like a Jet 2 holiday.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
I have opened up the DLC. Yeah. We're not doing that. Oh. Yeah, sure. We'll do all the DLC at the very end of the game. I've never played the DLC before.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of the...
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Has anyone tried that Crush back in the 80s soda? I tried it recently. Pretty good. It says blue raspberry soda. That's really all. So if you like blue raspberry, you'll definitely enjoy the soda. not bad soda. Oh shit, that's a whole nother back end to this. I did not know that until today.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Ah, thank you. I'm here for some parts. Julian
That's
sent
right,
me.
sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Don't grab pots then.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Oh, okay. What 686 bits do?
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
The principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others to keep from being roasted alive.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
How did you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Sounds a lot like what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
I saw you a letter from Rizzo. Galactic mushrooms sound like a great beverage.
They rejected it again, didn't they? I thought I could take my fungus garden and go corporate, you know? Damn! Well, maybe I'm better off.
Rizzo's wouldn't know innovation if it bit him on their backsides. You're a natural inventor, Mr. McRed. Don't let him get you down.
Kind of you to say, engine gal. You're a lighter in dark times. You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the jesters.
Jesters? Kind of this.
Okay, gone quiet.
That's gonna be. Okay. Oh, fine.
Brad gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy cosmos.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Or cut them off.
We'll take the ladder on that.
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew? I guess I'm honored. We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. They're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with our bottom line.
Yeah, sounds like it.
You get that automech patch? Fred wants it up and running.
Trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
It's not awake, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. I'm not gonna be able to take anything. There's definitely a way up there.
It's so cozy.
Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Is there a... It's up above. How do I get up above? Oh, right up here.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
He moved.
Fantastic, we got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Okay. Okay, let's get out of here before I end up causing more of a problem than I need to be. Man, yeah. That was nerve-wracking. That's some nerve-wracking shit right there.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts for your reactor. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Okay.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh, great. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
You know, the voice actress for this, for Junli, reminds me of that girl in the barn in Fallout New Vegas. Ah, shit. It's been a while since I played New Vegas. But she was sitting in a bar, and it was where the two statues of the NCR and I guess you can say special forces of NCR were shaking hands. I want to say it's a Mojave Outpost, but I don't remember if it was a Mojave Outpost or not.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, let's go down here. Oh, I hear them.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the meth killers, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Well,
incoming.
Dirty mechanicals booted up and killed them. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
now I'm getting a lot of, how? Hacking tools. I don't like this.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Nice. Oh, there was more. Wasn't there a door down here too? Yeah. Ah, of course it is. Because why not, right? Ain't dealing with that right now. Done. Anything else up here? No, cool.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Box. The staff is getting restless. Work around and clock half-cooked solutions are all we've got to mend groundbreaker bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seen if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Found some of Chief Guying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing. She spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I found the layout of the hangar that doesn't match any of my docs. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or I find some workaround in the guts of the old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Amen.
Done. The temperatures are dropping.
Nice.
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Don't worry, I just broke my leg. Okay. You know what I've been really enjoying recently is if anyone knows the Twitch streamer slash YouTuber CDogVA, I've been really enjoying him playing the Metal Gear franchise.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
What is it like to be a commander around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
This ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Guying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Pavani here could always help your shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Aren't you a little young to...
You've got my attention.
Nah, he's not that young. You don't have faith in the boards?
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Uden Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board at safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
How much would she be?
Great work.
Shit. Stay there. Okay, go fine. Okay, we're good.
This is Halcyon News.
Well, let's see here. I think I have enough bullets. 2,000 of that. Yeah, I think I have enough bullets.
Didn't the board rep's office used to be in the docking bays?
It get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up.
That I will keep. Okay. Nice. Wait, do you have ammo that I can buy? Like specifically heavy?
You looking to shoot targets, varmints, or marauders? Whatever it is, I'll set you square.
You do. I will take all that. Thank you.
A hard cider for a hard life.
And now, I don't want to have my life be harder as it already is. Thank you. Also, I'm not a big fan of cider in the first place. My personal opinion, okay? It's like apple cider vinegar. I don't know how people just casually drink that stuff. Like, why? It tastes awful.
Greetings, customer.
Okay. Weapon from the void. Goodness. And enjoy the show. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But I will do this. And I think this would be a good time to, oh, you can actually see the groundbreaker from here. I never noticed that. That's really cool.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
It's a big ass planet. Big ass planet. We'll take these two with me because they're more heavy on the weaponry. And while I am here, let's do that. Increase my dialogue. Nothing around here. Don't see anything. Oh, there's a switch right here.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Seems surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are you doing out here?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Go ahead.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I'm Swan.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Hell yeah.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You're not what I expected to find on Monarch.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
No. Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
It depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure, I can ask around for your post. Who is Black Hole?
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie, the Holemeister, the Hack Attack.
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You've been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades.
You're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
The poster sounds pretty
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
I can ask.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Hello, hello, hello.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our...
You trying to get us all in trouble?
I was thinking my companions would.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh. Look, my back and everything smells like...
What do you think you're doing?
Caution!
I'm surprised he even saw me.
Got it. Heads down.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Word, are you?
Look, my back aches and...
How's it going, fellas? Just don't mind me. There's a good on this pedestrian just walking around here. I don't know why I had to go in that voice. Oh. The fuck is this facility? It's Fortuna. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna keep this on me. Also, I completely overlap and never talk to Celia. Oh. Also, I'm more curious on why there is tuna on a alien planet. Space crime? Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to steal anything from here. Saw me. Yes. Actually, can I use a workbench? Finally. Oh, current. Okay. This whole area kind of reminds me of Dishonor a little bit. I don't know if anyone else is getting that vibe. It definitely reminds me of it.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
It's always cranky.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Okay. Thanks. Yes, go away. So I can steal more shit.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you alright?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
Ew.
If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sack reel before disposing of any corpses.
The betting slips lists some increasingly bold wagers. So he was gambling. Also seems like there was a tussle in here. Into the suitcase, okay. I'm not gonna take anything else from that room.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball. Near the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about most...
Let me have everything because no one else knows. A barn? Yeah, bye. Oh. $526. What the fuck? Give me all of that. Hell yeah. What the hell did I just steal? That's an interesting... It's a one-handed. Nice. Am I still going in the same spot? Yeah, I guess I am. Okay.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out.
Yeah, it sounds
Most
like
of the time it's static on
me with
account of the
music.
frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again.
Wink, wink.
So, what can I do for you?
I found this bellowing slip in a dead man's apartment. Any ideas what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
This way. Actually, if I turn this corner here. I do think I'm gonna keep that pistol on me though. I think that's a really nice pistol.
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
No, they're crazy.
So, work together. Gotta be something of that.
All I need to know is that they're on the other side of that wall.
I'm sure someone said the same thing in Amber Heights.
I gotta find...
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Your secret alley?
We're already pissed by those crates to market.
I know you murder Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You bullied people long enough. If you know what's good for you, you'll clear out of here and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Get the. Oh, wait until they turn that corner.
Hushing up.
I think that's it.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Can we back up?
You have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Child's missing. Where do you see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Damn. Oh. Where's Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
What were you saying about...
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting, like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good.
Not sure I'm seeing the problem here.
You're one of them, aren't you? You should be ashamed of yourself, young man, just as your mama would be. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths.
Well,
Tell
I'll
them
probably
what
shoot
I
them in
think
the
of
mouth,
them
but
luring
you know.
little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I'm just looking for information, broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Hey, it always can be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
Well, we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How long did it take you to figure out you need to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
That is true. That is really true. I could use that for my leverage at the end of the game. I didn't think about that until now.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
And I'll go, then I guess I'll go get the Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Or I copy it.
What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
That's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and the hooligan friends. I ran them out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Oh, thank you. I have some question about MSI and the old.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous
good old
notes.
days. How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
You mean that you inherit your own removal from your board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1.
Terra 1 and Terra 2, I see the board put their best people on that one.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not MSI, right?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
I take your leadership didn't embrace your ideas.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else.
And yet here you are.
Yes. Some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
That's low even for them.
I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have? I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Why exactly do you want back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, and once you go back to him, he'll own your dignity too.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
You've treated you pretty well, pretty roughly. Is it worth going back there to
I'm
that?
not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Leverage?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
What's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
Sounds like the board gave themselves the power to arrest an entire planet.
They would say it's for the greater good.
You sound skeptical.
Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be. Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them. What can I do for you?
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
A bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Can't go in here. Can't go in here. That's definitely not what I was thinking, but okay. Okay. Well, I am going to end this episode right here. A little bit longer than normal, but that's perfectly fine. We were trying to get through some dialogue options. On the next episode, we are going to pretty much continue doing side quests and faction quests and stuff like that. I'll avoid this completely because we're going to do that at the end of the game. So that we'll do that next. I'm kind of glad that they highlight it too. So you know which one's the main quest and which one is not the main quest. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like and a comment too. Hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye! Hello everyone. If you enjoyed this video and you want more Let's Plays, I upload Sunday through Saturday at 6 p.m. PST. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, and hit that bell for notifications to see more. I hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!